Hi, thanks for stopping by. This is just a quick video to give you an intro on what my channel is about, the purpose of my channel, what I'm trying to do with promoting the hobby of quadcopters, drone flying, whatever you want to call it. It's this is an awesome, safe, and even it can be a helpful, productive hobby, I think, to society. And I just want to take this opportunity to discuss a few things about it. Every time I go out and fly, it never fails. I'll have somebody stop by and just be in awe over what I'm doing. Half the time, it's the funniest thing. But I'll be say I'm flying my Mavic here, DJI Mavic Pro, and people will be driving by. I'm in a parking lot or wherever, and they see me with the controller, operating. I'm looking up, but they don't see it, the drone, 'cause the drone's so far out. So people are just amazed. It's great fun, to be able to see the third person view, bird's eye view of everything is great. So, my history with aeronautics, I guess, is that I've never flown a real airplane before. High school, I flew the model airplanes, radio control, 4-channel. I did about 5 to 10 planes, scratch built. Ended up scratch building towards the end there. It got to be a lot of fun. Then life kind of took over, so I got out of it. I'm 41 years old now, and I got into this about 6 months ago, and I haven't looked back. It's an absolute thrill, and I'm very fortunate to have such a great opportunity to do this stuff. I was always the guy on the airplane. I've flown hundreds of times, and whether it be military or commercial, and I'm always the guy sitting at the window. On commercial flights, military, we don't have windows typically. In the Army, I jumped out of airplanes, perfectly good airplanes, parachuted, loved every minute of it. Even helicopters, fast roped out of helicopters at between 90 and 120 feet. I've always just loved aeronautics, I guess, and this is the best way to get connected, I think, for the money. And eventually I do want to get my private pilot's license. I know it's going to be about 10 grand, and then it's kind of on my bucket list. And then you got to rent the planes and everything, and I'll get there. But in the meantime, this is pretty good. I really enjoy it. And it gives you just I'm the type of guy that flies for the bird's eye view, typically. I don't need to fly from point A to point B when I could drive. So I think this is a great opportunity for that. This is a safe hobby, and some videos on YouTube do give it a bad rap, and hearsay kind of kills people too. Beats up on the hobby anyhow. As long as you calibrate, you have your firmware updated, and you're responsible in general, you're going to be just fine. And I think it's those few people that don't do that give it a bad rap. There's a video, I'm going to put a link down below. It's Drone Camps, I believe, and he goes through a great proactive block of instruction on being proactive to avoid crashes, or fly-offs and whatnot, and I'll put that link down below for you. The FAA does have basic guidelines. Can't go above 400 feet. They lock the Mavic out. It won't let you go above 400 feet in the DJI Go app. You got to fly within visual line of sight, and just don't do, be respectful. Don't fly over large groups of people, sports stadiums, and whatnot. Don't emergency situations, you don't want to be doing that. Fires, especially. Just be respectful, and it'll be a safe hobby for everyone. So I do think it's a helpful hobby, and I think it's becoming a more productive, component in society. Whether it be small business, the real estate agent showing off their house from a bird's eye view. It's great. People are flooding to that right now. To EMS, search and rescue, police departments. There's several departments in California that I know of that are employing these these exact drones here, the Phantom 4s, and I believe Mavics are starting to kind of come out. But you've got a 2-mile range here. You can set it up there for 20 minutes, and you can set it on orbit, and you can orbit a hostile situation, objective, whatever's going on. There's just so much great things coming out of this. We're just getting warmed up with this industry. This is the future. I've seen it come leaps and bounds over the last few years. I just never realized how accessible it was to the common consumer. You can go from $20 to this Fairy Bee F-36, to $1,000. And I'll tell you what, this little drone right here will teach you how to fly. I'm in my hotel right now. I travel for work, so I get to see a lot of cool places and stuff. But this is the greatest pastime for downtime when you're in the hotels for weeks on end and whatnot. But yeah, $20 up to I think this is a great deal for $1,000. What you get with the DJI Mavic Pro. Link is down below for it. You can buy this drone and not have any flight experience. I do a video to give you a good block of instruction on how to learn how to fly. Just don't connect the device. Fly on the radio only. It's that simple to get involved. Or you could go the $20 route and still you could get the same results here. This will just has more bells and whistles, obviously, and you can go outside a lot better. So thanks for watching. Hope you like the videos. I try to get to as many different places as possible, and enjoy. Thank you.